Hello ladies and gents, I am Anadifin and welcome back to Aurora 4X. In this episode I am going to be working on the David Attenborough and the wings contained within it. Unfortunately I have noticed an error I have made with the David Attenborough. So, that is, I have forgot to put on flight crew berths. This actually requires about 30 for the fighters. I think it's just over 30 actually, 31 or 32. So, unfortunately, I have just retooled this, but so long as I keep the design very similar, I will be able to build it from the same shipyard. So, I will copy the design and rename this, so it's the David Attenborough Mod 1, and then on here, I shall edit it ever so slightly. So, I think, get rid of engineering space and add on a crew quarters. Remove all of these as well and add on a crew quarters. Ooh, interesting. That's just a little too large. I was wondering if I could add on a damage control. Because damage control is useful because it adds quite a lot of rating to the carrier, allowing it to repair things quite a lot easier, so I think I'll actually change that. So what's the maintenance life? It's 6.49 years. If I remove an engineering space and put on a damage controller instead, just 1.3. It's because it kind of, the rating goes up, but that goes down. It's, can't even put it on. Ah, it's larger, that's why. Whoops. I was kind of hoping to try and squeeze it on a little bit. Anything else can fit on here? Oh yeah, yeah, so I can fit 0.1 on. So I'll put on a tiny crew quarters that gives a slight extra crew should the fighters change within it. And that's going to be the exact size there, which is useful. And that is done there, so I will just check new armor, lock the design. And now, if I go to David Attenborough, the rank, the mod 1 can be built from exactly the same type there, which is good because I believe I am already building one. So please delete this task. Attenborough, the mod 1 please, and add task. Well, that was nice and simple as didn't have to edit anything. And yes, that design can sit there. And capacity. Oh. What? Oh, it didn't actually save everything. That's a real pain. 1 boaty and 14 FTPs. There we go. Fantastic. That now gives me some ships there. I do need to definitely make them better. And probably carry on adding on ships to the fleet. Let's just roll over turns. Wanting to have research lab. That is good. Okay, just ordered some more of the fighters to land on the HDD, while I then go to the labs and just add on a little bit more research to one of these guys. Probably more genome research. I want that to be completed rather rapidly. One more inactive research lab and a few more fighters, so sort those out. There you go, just keeping adding more research into the genome sequencing. If we can get that done as soon as possible, that means can then get those new people made as soon as possible and can colonize that really nice planet. So the fighters seems to have... Oh, they've just finished their move. I thought it was finished the order. One research complete. Ah, base gravity 15%. Sweet. I would quite like to do that one as well, I think. Let's just do probably this one. Temperature range, yeah, that doesn't make too much difference, but if we can get up to 30%, that'd be really useful. There we go. The FTPs have finished construction, which is a good thing. Thinking, how much fuel have I got? 109 million. It's a fair amount, but it's not going up, which is kind of a problem. Let's just get the industry. How many more? Again, yeah, a couple of boaties, I think. Another 10 of them as well. And that'll be nice. Okay, Apophobcase has increased tonnage, which is nice. I would also... Oh, that's the wrong window. But it's the window I do need to kind of go onto this one, because I need to change this one. So let's put all of those into wing excess. That's fine. And then order you to land on the task group itself. Anyway, what I was actually going to do was go to industry and go to manage shipyards. And I would like to add a new slipway, which is expensive. Getting low on eating through that, but do really need that second slipway. I think we'll do it on all of these actually, all the military ones. The civilian one, yeah. No, I'm not doing anything really with the civilian one, so I'll leave it for now. But all those military ones will be used in the future. Okay, 2 construction brigades have been completed. That's good. Do need to do a couple more though. Get to the next couple of construction brigades. Do want to move those all over to the archaeological dig site, though I haven't got a troop transport yet. Bit of a problem, I guess, but you know. Let's sort out the fighter wings. What I do need, I need a second David Attenborough to carry the fighters, the point defense fighters. Ooh, beam fire control. Discovery has completed its mission, so please head back to our city. Send a transit through it. And now the beam energy weapon one. Was it? Oh, fire control range. That's sensor person. Just do a long-term project on that. Get the grav sensors up. The better the sensors, the better I can see. Which is just really handy. What are we doing in Tau Ceti? Nothing's really changed, but how's the industry doing over this side? So bomb, they're not doing too much, I guess. Annual growth rates, infrastructure, they've got a lot of growth, but they are also short of 5 million people. Bit of a problem. So you need to get to these areas, but really having to wait on the fleet. Ooh, that's not good. 3 labs. That generally means someone has died. Scientist has retired. Not good. Not good at all. So that was my missile kinetic scientist. Okay, that's irritating. Not unforeseen, but still irritating. Just need to try and reorganise this, so back in a moment. Right, there we go, those all should now be done. Yep, they've all completed their orders. Now just waiting for the carrier. Research labs have all been built. And industry, let us do conversion. So some mines to automated. How many you got? I have a lot. So, okay, convert a ton of those. And a little bit on that saloon. I'll modify it down to 100. So, supply of uranium has been exhausted from asteroid 86. That's the civilian one. Turret tracking spear gear has improved. Excellent. That is really good. Yeah, that's just a waste that one. What do I want next? Not much really I'm too bothered with. Just keep on adding to the additional gear, because the faster that turns, the lighter and better the guns will be across the entire defensive fleet. All the FTPs are completed. That's good. That'll probably do well for the moment. So there's another 9. So let's get another 5 there. Which have enough for 4 wings, which would be quite nice. There we go. Token amount of macassium there. Law and Geology team has at last finished their work. And has found nothing. Okay. Nothing on there. Let's just abandon this one? Yeah, abandon. Nothing on this one either. Okay, let's carry on. Holt and Law team, they've both finished their work. Oh, because they're on the playing place. Anything of note? Nothing. Just to be expected, I guess. Right, let's just go see if there's anything else in Tau City. So head back over to Tau City and Geology report. Any new colony prospects? Yes. Nothing of note, actually. I had actually got a colony on the one I thought was there. It's just the sea had been cut off. Oh, shield regeneration rate. One of those little techs, which is just eventually going to take over and be possibly useful. Cloaking theory. Might be useful. Though, to be perfectly honest, I think I would rather add research labs to the armor tech. Get that tech right up. So the FTPs have all been completed. That is good. That means they should now new fighters into excess. Task group. There should now be 14 in there. Let's add another wing. And then I want to branch that one and then add task group. And these are just going to change the wing names as well, I think. All these blue screens there. Yeah, there's quite a few in there, but it's useful. Anyone? Yeah, these aren't actually landed, are they? No. So create one for the branch. Wing 5, go to the task group, blah blah blah. Land. Good, done. Days. Excellent. Base 30% on that genome project. 45. Ooh. I think temperature range would actually be quite nice. There's no urgency in that. Well, there is urgency in a sense for that tech, because I want to get people as soon as possible, but they aren't going to be able to move there for a long time. Well, that was the last one there, so that's the one of mines that can now be moved. Though, for the moment, nothing of note to be moved, because I am still terrified of things murdering everything. There we go. We have a David Attenborough Mod 1 built. Fantastic. So let us go do some naval organisation. There we go. The David Attenborough there, and London there. And now I can order the fighters. Edit, and rename fighters to these there. I can now order them to land on the primary force, I think it is. Land on specified ship and add move. So they will now be able to land directly on David Attenborough itself. That should mean fleet. No, it's ships want. I actually want to click on that one for once. I should now be able to have a look. Combat, everything's ready to fire. Good. Parasites cargo. 1 boating boat face and 14 FTPs. Fantastic. Is precisely what I want. Oh yeah, I just want to go to David Attenborough. Not the mod one, because I want to just remove all of these. See how many of the blue screens can fit on. So able to fit 15 blue screens on there. Excellent. That is very nice information. Because how many do we have in the naval organisation? So we have 10 blue screens at the moment. Need to get another 15 then. Create those. Go to the shipyards. Extra slipway is being done there. Now I would also like another David Attenborough. Cool. 2 more construction brigades have been completed. Going to keep on working on towards those. So would like around about 10 or so in total. Wait, some more going there. All the blue screens have been completed now. Extra range, temperature range for this new sector of Sapiens. If I did this, how long would it take? 2 years. So that is biology genetics. Let's just go to what can we do if we create a race? So improve temperature range. So normal temperature range. Yeah, it should have a slightly higher oxygen range, which is quite neat. Do need more oxygen, but that is quite interesting. Normal gravity. No, I would quite prefer it a bit heavier, actually. Yeah, so it's still very cheap tech. If I can just keep pushing towards it, we'll just go for another biology. Additional range. No, the gravity. Being able to go to those much higher worlds, because that one which I'm looking at is only just slightly out of range, but if we can get it to 45%, that'd be really, really handy. Vastly increase the number of planets we can colonize. But Tau said he hasn't actually been done yet. Oh, there's still a few. There's the ones right out. Actually, one thing I should have been doing on Tunny Industry, I can pause things, can I not? Shut down. Let's shut down the landmines. I don't know if that actually, because they're inactive. I think it just stops them running here. I don't think there's any upkeep for them, but if there is, they don't need to be online. Excellent. The research rate has improved. That is going to be very good for all scientists. Of course, your next job is to go, or the next one. Maybe we need to do so much. Civilian economy by 20% would probably be very handy. Although I have quite a backlog of income there. Yeah, go for that. Additional shipbuilding capability. Ah, yes. Oh, wait. Maintenance size. Oh, I need to go more maintenance things. Yes, that is not enough maintenance facilities. Need a 80 something or other to carry on with that. So, where are you? Maintenance facility. Let's go full. Let's put 90 in there. That's the new maintenance facilities. Definitely need those because, yeah, currently David Attenborough cannot be fixed. Where's Discovery 2? Isn't Discovery 2 sitting in Tunny? Yes, it is. Off you go. Excellent. A couple more construction brigades have been completed. Carry on getting those trained up. Ah, yeah, so it does take quite a bit longer without this. I have to delete that task. Ooh, active grad sensor has been improved. That is very nice. I will actually add a new tech, everything for them to research, I think. Particularly the low-end techs. So speaking of, which do I require? I think it's important just to essentially just go carry on with the backup sensor, particularly the anti-missile one. Because again, it will increase its range. And they'll be pretty cheap to actually research. Yes, this does have, it does have the backup anti-missile one. And I'll probably adjust this to the mod 2 as well. So again, it's another about 100 kilometers better for missile detection. Which is very, very nice. The materials do go up a little bit, but that is fine in my opinion. I could actually reduce the size though, so could reduce it and it would still be pretty good, but honestly, size 1 is very good for a backup system. So create the backup anti-missile sensor. That is that one done. I want to just change this fighter one as well. Probably to the same location as the fire control. Let's see if everything's okay. Yeah, the range is actually improving. And since this is the search sensor, I don't mind it being a little bit longer range. Fighter search sensor there. Excellent. And I will create you as well. And I think the fire control down at size 1. Again, probably a little bit excessive for quite a bit of this. Now let's make sure the ranges are exactly the same. Oddities create. Yes, please. Then I would like you to queue and Q. And probably Q electronic warfare for countermeasures. Fire search sensor is done. The backup anti-missile missile sensor is done. It's great. So I should now be able to create a mod 2 for this one. There we go. Now obsolete this tech here. Now this one should still have the mod. Yes, the mod 2 is there as well. Brilliant. It's not worth updating to the mod 2, but any future ones I build, I will be utilising this enhanced sensor, which is kind of nice. And the sensors will pretty much always be able to be refitted utilising that retooling feature, since they are pretty minor in changes. That's the fighter search sensor. That means the boat face can also be edited as well. So let us do a copy design. Rename, I want you the mod 1. Mod 1 refers to the same class. When I utilize marks, it will be a different one entirely. So remove on the mod 1, that one, and add the mark 2. And this one can now be obsolete. So it's getting a bit more pricey with it in terms of iridium. But this is a significantly longer range. It is rather nice. Let's just go back to the actual tech. You can see it has a fair bit longer range and is actually basically superior in every regard. So it's long range and a smaller resolution, so quite a lot better. Is unfortunately, a fair bit more, but not massively so, and that is something we can deal with. So just need to now obsolete the Boaty 1. Obsolete you, because now have the Boaty Mark 2. And the next missile file control has been done there. That can now be fitted to the FDPs. So similarly on those. Now this is a little bit excessive on the range, I will say, compared to the range of the missiles, since they only have a 20 million kilometer range on the missiles. Having a 33 million on the fire control seems a little bit odd, but particularly the invaders, they use ECM, which does reduce the maximum range at which you can engage. So by having it oversized like this, it will allow me to engage at a longer distance. Also, it is future-proofing the design, since this small amount of iridium will allow these fighters to utilise the most advanced missiles I will ever have, or at the time, for a lot longer. So it's much better in that regard. Still, I do need to obsolete that component, and then continue. And also obsolete there's your FTP as well. So David Attenborough 2 has been finalised. Fantastic. That means now a new wing can be added in. Darn. I built the wrong one. So, what I do need to do, I need you to refit from David Attenborough to the mod 2. So I didn't do it properly. Add task, please. There we go. It's been refitted, which is nice. And now I can actually do the adjustments correctly. Naval organisation. So it's now 2 David Attenboroughs and their flight of those there. So 5 to 3s. You now need to go to Prime Force and assign this time. Go to the David Attenborough. So do 5 seconds. So 5 to 3 have completed their orders. That should now have left me with a load of things here. A couple of boaties, yep. Do need another David Attenborough there to put these wings in as well, though. Definitely not going to be able to get this. I was kind of hoping to go to combat, but there's a lot to go through. There we go. All the slipways have now been added. Construction production, that'd be a nice one there. And that's good to actually have a new slipway. So I'll actually order this one to build another mod 2 task. The normal David Attenborough not been obsoleted. It has been. Why is it even showing then? Real pain. Gravity research has been improved. Does it feel like I should really just take this to the absolute max? If I'm gonna do it, I might as well do it the whole hog, right? Fantastic, the maintenance facilities have been completed on Tunny. That will now allow me to order the Prime Force, and these guys. Really hope this won't mess up the fighters, but I know if it does, I know how to fix it. So all the fighters should be landed. Yep. Here's Tony, and please do a begin overhaul, please. There's a ship that is associated with the fleet. Right. That's a good point. Branch and sub both of them. Swing 2 and 3. Go to Tunny, and you begin the overhaul. Okay, Primary Force, stop your order then. Excellent, the overhaul has completed, which is good news because I was a bit worried about how it was actually going to work. Maintenance clock is all done, and all the fighters are okay as well on their maintenance clock. Huh. All their maintenance clocks have reduced. That's weird. I thought I've acquired something on the PDC anyway. No matter. Brilliant, I can actually send sorties out, but I do want to get another David Attenborough, so I can actually send out the blue screens with the fleet to protect them against missile fire, since I don't actually have a anti-missile ship, which I should probably make. But that is all I have time for this episode, so thank you very much for watching this episode of Aurora 4X with myself and Diffin. If you did enjoy the episode, please leave a like and or comment below, as this is always great to hear from you lot. Otherwise, that's it from me for now, and I shall see you next time. But until then, I'm out. Goodbye!